Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BigJusLaFlare Lounge, man. It's your boy BigJusLaFlare. Now, I know what y'all thinking. I do have the video in 4K of Gunna snitching. Matter of fact, we're not calling him Gunna no more, man. We calling him Sergio. And it's not because I operate from the street code, because I'm a civilian. You know what I'm saying? I don't operate like that. Like, I condone what Gunna did because I don't think Gunna did anything. I have to give some kind of guilt to Gunna, but for the most part, Gunna, he didn't do anything to deserve what he got, what position he was put in. But you are guilty by association. You did claim certain entities, certain gangs, certain sets, certain things. So obviously you consider yourself a street nigga, right? So I did a video earlier and I was like, he stood on all 10. Then I just started thinking about it like an Alfred plea. Like, how did he get that? But we're going to break all this down. Now, this right here says, during Gunna's court appearance Wednesday, the judge read out stipulations of the plea agreement that Gunna then responded to. The rapper swore that he has personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang, but seemed to distance himself from YSL the gang versus YSL the label. I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent in music indirectly furthered YSL the gang, the detriment of my community. Gunna acknowledged on a signed statement that YSL as a gang must end. See, when y'all be saying Gunna also attested in the plea deal that he was in the car with the young thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, when officers pulled them over and found hydrocodone, methamphetamine, and a firearm inside. According to the plea agreement, Gunna claimed the gun and drugs weren't his. It's unclear if anyone else was in the car at the time. Per the plea agreement, the rapper has to perform 500 hours of community service, a substantial portion of which will require him to speak to young people about the hazards and immortality of gangs and gang violence. Now the part y'all wanted to see, because if y'all don't believe this, then listen to this.
After each statement, whether or not you agree or acknowledge that statements are true, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped a vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
Sergio Kitchens, when it comes to third degree snitching, I find you.
Get up there! That nigga is get up there! He lied! Y'all niggas worship him!
Now listen. Oh my God. Now there's a lot of people who would say that this is not snitching. And trust me, I don't want to put no snitching tag on nobody. I don't really care that Gunna really snitched, to be honest with you. Had Gunna not, I thought that he held it down but from his statement. And I was like, damn, that's honorable because everybody counted Gunna out. So when Gunna did this, he did what was expected. And it's just kind of like, damn, you know what I mean? Now, I'm going to tell y'all why he snitched. Even though we all feel like he was in there and he shouldn't have been in there. When you consider yourself a street nigga, when you say that you stick to a certain type of code, this is what you put yourself in. These are the predicaments that you put yourself in. I don't want to hear about you saying, I didn't realize that I was furthering the gang because I thought it was just the business. No. You claiming Crip. You claiming Shady Park Crip. So before YSL, Gunna was a Crip. That's how he met you, on the South Side, on some Crip shit. So even if it wasn't for YSL, you was a gang member first. You was hanging with real street niggas. And let this be a lesson to all the rappers who are inspiring to be a rapper. You do not have to affiliate yourself with any type of gang to get on, to get some notoriety. If your skills are good, they speak for themselves, and that's what Gunna should have did. Now, Gunna what he did was he strengthened the case. Yeah, he made an executive decision. Now he has like 30 co-defendants. So I understand the reasoning why he did what he did. But I'm just saying what he did was telling. They asked him, like, is YSL a gang? And you said yes. You guys are in jail for a RICO, for a gang, for being in a gang. So you basically solidified that everybody that is affiliated with YSL is a gang member. You strengthen the case. So that means essentially you just put everybody in a position to where they got to take plea deals too. Because you just strengthened the case. You probably got YSL Woody already confirmed it for them. Now you're confirming it for them. Somebody else just got out of jail today, I think, in the case. They might have confirmed it. That's how you got an Alfred plea. That's how you got it. They made you say certain things. If you saying that you were in the car, none of that stuff was yours, and Jeffrey and Young Thug was the only person in the car, you essentially dry snitched on him. You literally said, yo, Young Thug, listen, it is what it is. I'm just hoping that you're able to sleep with your decisions. People were saying in my text messages, what if he talked to Young Thug about it? I doubt it. You think that he had time to talk to Young Thug about that situation? Doubt it. That agreement probably came up today or yesterday. He ain't talking to no co-defendants. He probably can't talk to Thug. So I say that to say this. Man, nigga in my text message said, yo, is Atlanta the new Harlem? We got T.I. out here snitching. He's saying that he snitched. You know, it went from, I'll give you $1 million, you find any kind of paperwork, to the only time I did snitch was this. You got Gunna out here telling. Who's next? Shit, might be Thug. I doubt it. Because he's the head honcho. He's the one that they really want. But what's going to happen is everybody's going to start pleading out after this. Yeah. And Gunna, I'm interested to see how the music industry is going to handle you. Not necessarily as far as like being blackballed. I'm just talking about the rappers. And I know 6ix9ine gonna put up a post. It's coming. If it ain't already up, it's coming. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. Is Gunna a rat? I think Gunna rat it. Do y'all think Gunna rat it? Do y'all think Gunna shouldn't have been put in that position? We got to fault the YSL, Young Thug. And just my last thing I want to say is this goes to show y'all, stop naming y'all business organizations. Stop incorporating them with the name and the verbiage and the logos of your actual street ties, your gang. Because that's what got Gunna arrested. Now, if they made that shit like, if they was all YSL, the gang, and then they named this shit Certified Music Group, Gunna would have been in the clear. But y'all wanted to associate yourself with gangbangers, so it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Down below, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we are out, baby.